Mom, are you willing to let him commit? And then she goes, how much time is it going to take to be the best? And I said, to be the best? Well, it takes about 8 to 12 hours of practice every day. It's just like where the game at where the game is at right now, like the level it's at. If you're not putting in at least 8 hours a day, like it's a job, then you're not going to be pro. Like that's just the realistic. It's just how many kids are trying to become pro, and how many kids are working their hardest to be pro. It's so competitive. It's incredibly hard. Even for me, it'll be hard to go pro again, but I know I could do it because I've done it before, and because of the work ethic I have, I know I could be pro again. It's just not cocky. It's just being confident in your ability. That's the first thing. One of the most important things is being confident. First off, if someone ever tells you you can't do it, it's because they can't do it themselves. So if you already listen to somebody else and you believe them, you already lost. You're already not doing it. The first thing, you have to be confident and believe you can do it. That's the very first thing. When you have that, that takes you a long way. Second is putting in the hours. And what I mean by that is there's about 7 to 9 things. 7 to 9 things you have to do in order to be a top player. First, DM, obviously, at least an hour a day. 1 hour probably before you actually play, if you're on a team, scrims, matches, practice, whatever. First, DM, 1 hour at least a day, maybe even two. Then you go aim bots. You can do that for 30 minutes with the DM session. And then also you should include with that is aim training is the thing I do, the flick thing. That's just muscle memory. So those are 3 things. So those are all muscle memory. One's also DMs like for warming up, getting your hands loose, which is basically warming up your muscle memory. So those are 3 things right there. DM, aim training, and aim bots. Fourth, demo watching, which is very important. That's very underrated in NA for sure. Fifth, ESCA pugging, matchmaking. Even though it's a joke, even though people do stupid shit, it prepares you for everything you're going to face in the game. So if people do stupid shit, it makes you ready for literally every single thing. Every single scenario that happens in the game that's random, that's wrong, that's improper, it makes you aware of it. But it also teaches you how to carry your team. When you start carrying your team and getting a shitload of frags and being able to set yourself up, but also your teammates at the same time, that's what allows you to get better as a player individually and with random players, being able to like communicate, but at the same time, it helps you individually. How to learn how to carry by yourself and get kills by yourself. Because when you're with your team, you're actually better because you learn how to calm, and you just learn how to understand how to get frags, because that's like a big thing. AKA which house do you got good, because that motherfucker just pug forever. So you got the pugging, matchmaking, same old shit. Then so that's 4. Was that 4 or 5? No, demo watching's 4, pugging 5, 6 scrims. Take that serious. Play every scrim like you're gonna play a match. You ain't Bo Jackson. Motherfucker, Bo Jackson is the only dude in the world who didn't have to practice and came into another sport and dominated. Only person. If you don't take practice serious, you're never gonna be better. When you take practice serious, you become better every single time. So every scrim you have, you take it serious. Regardless of other teams taking it serious, you take it serious. So focus on yourself on that. Focus on your comms, communication. That's another big one. 7. 8 is, I would say, what was the last thing? There was one more fucking thing. I just can't remember right now. Fuck me, I can't remember it. But yeah, basically those are the fucking 7, and then there's 8, but I forgot it what it was. It's something with matches, any kind of matches, any kind of anything, tournaments. It's just getting hours. It's almost like, yeah, it is matches, but of course it's like any kind of hours you get, like just like me playing at Siva Tourney, like I just want to get that like feel for it. Even if it's lower competition, it's still good for me because I'm still seeing what's going on. You're still getting somewhat realistic situations. So any kind of hours you get, if you're on a shitty open team playing matches, it doesn't fucking matter. As long as you're learning how to play matches better and you're getting better as an individual, and you'll move your way up. Sometimes you have to leave people behind, even if they are your friends. You have to be able to leave your friends behind and move your way up the ranks. So shit like that, man. Surfing, yeah, you can add that to this surfing. So I mean, that's fucking 9 things right there. Those are 9 things, and that's if you're putting in hours to each one of them, especially scrims and matches. that shit adds up to like 12 hours a day, man. And it's crazy because it is like more than, it's like a job but more. So those are the like the things that um like when I start actually keeping one mouse, those are the things I'm going to be doing. Those nine, at least eight, seven of them. And you have to be doing most of those things very well. But honestly, watch demos. And when you're watching demos, you have to not just watch it to see what they're doing, understand why they're doing what they're doing. So when you watch like a device or like a snacks or a Nico, watch why they do the things they do, because these guys all have reasons to why they see what their teammates are doing on the other side of the map to what makes them walk out T middle on like a train, or just why they move a certain way, like rotate a certain way. Big thing is when you're T, you just want to understand rotations as CTs. See, because when you, let's say you smoke and enter, you know it's going to pull the guy from Z to enter. You know there's three outside. It's shit like that that's in their mind. They visualize that. They don't know where they are exactly at outside, but they have an idea that's pictured in their map where they could be. So those are big things that I think when you're watching for demos, you have to understand what their like thought process is.